Welcome to beautiful Downeast Maine. I'm up here in the town of Searsport, where a lot of my ancestors are from. And you can see Penobscot Bay behind us there. And that is the view from this beautiful home right here behind me, which belonged to my third great-grandfather, Elisha Lanfer, and his wife Maria. It's been almost knocked down, and it was saved by my friend Robin, and she did a lot of amazing work inside here. And she invited us up to take a look around the yard, or what's left of it, because a lot of the other buildings around here encroached upon what used to be the old land for land here. And she found a handgun over when she was digging flowers, I guess. A modern one, not an old one. But yeah, so we'll break things out. This is the first of a few stops. We have some other places to go. We're going to go visit my cousins, and we're going to do some detecting over there as well. Maybe we can even get my cousin Jim to help out. I hope we can get him on tape. But anyway, we'll be back with it. We're going to go turn on the machine and take a look. Well, it's so busy here today. Out on US Route 1, there's a big thing going on at the Penobscot Marine Museum called Sardine Land. And I don't know if that's the reason for all of the traffic, but it could be. We got a nice little 70s anyway. There's quite a bit of trashy signals here too. We were just talking about how, talking with the owner about how all sorts of subsequent generations of people who lived here have added to the noise. All right, we're going to dig it. We'll be right back. All right. Let's see here. It's right there. Let me get my glove on real quick. Or try to. All right. Somewhere right in here. Bring my sheet over. All right, well, that is probably not the target. That looks like a little roofing nail. So that should not be our target. Put that in our junk pouch. I hear something else in there. So we will keep digging. All right, so I think this is all it was. I think it's aluminum. Found another piece of this a few minutes ago. It's very shallow. It's very light. All right, we're gonna keep looking. Well, I've made my way out to the front, as you can hear. US Route 1, vacation land. Everybody's still up here, and it's October. Hard to believe. Well, I found a hole, and we got something green and round, and we haven't touched it yet. It does not appear to be in very good shape, whatever it is. Half-cent size, perhaps? Maybe a 2 cent or something like that? I don't know. I'll brush it off. Be right back. All right. Well, it's in very bad condition. I was able to use my stiff brush to get a lot of that green off, and I can see now Queen Victoria's profile looking to the left, and the bun in the back of her hair, and a little bit of what I see at the bottom says Canada. So we have a Canadian large cent here. No telling the date. Backside is terrible, but they made these in this style for many years, right up until the early 20th century when Queen Victoria passed away. So there you go. Oh, Canada. Well, it's been kind of slow going, but I had this little signal here, and it looks like we have ourselves a shield nickel. Look at that. There it is. Let me focus that for you. Yeah. What is the date on this one? I'm not positive. You can probably read it, and I probably cannot. Let me see here. No, I don't think anybody's going to see that one just yet. But They call it a V-nickel, if you didn't know. Because if you turn it over, it's got the Roman numeral 5 right there. So it's a V nickel. Imagine that. Well, anyway, that's cool. Usually when I find these, they don't have much left to them at all. So this one has some decent details. And the ground here doesn't seem to be too kind to the coins. I did find a couple wheat pennies. So there's stuff here. Let's keep looking. All right, we'll do a little tour of my 3 times great-grandfather's and grandmother's house. Robin was nice enough to leave the door open for us so we can come in and use the facilities or whatever. And this part is a new part, or not new, but not original to the 1840s section. Robin did all this work herself. All these floors that came out of, I think she said a schoolhouse or something, some town in Maine. And a lot of Robin's artworks are on the walls here. You look around everywhere. And look at our friends here. Hi. To make sure I shut the door. Did I shut the door? Yes, I did. Hi. That is the sweetest dog on the planet. So this is part of the original house. Once again, Robin's fabulous artwork is everywhere here. I'm going to have to find out if she's got a page that I can link to. I'd have to buy some of this stuff. Really neat. The old colored glass that was originally in the front. This house was in a terrible state when we bought it, and she's done so much work to it. Amazing. And that's the view out the front door right there, Penobscot Bay. Amazing. All new walls, everything. I guess the basement flooded so bad and froze over and over again that bowed the brick walls outward. And she showed me outside where you can actually see the evidence of that. There used to be another window right in that corner where those paintings are. And that's all patched up with brick outside. But yeah, this is where Elisha and Maria Lanford lived. My 3 times great-grandparents. Very cool. All right, well, we're going to head over to my cousins, see if we can find them. Let's go. Well, we have arrived at our second destination here, which belongs to my cousin and her husband. And the story goes there was an old shed or something back here that burned once upon a time, and inside it was somebody's old coin collection, and perhaps was spread around out here. So we're just going to take a quick look, and then after this we'll go track down my other cousin Jim, and maybe search around my great uncle's old place where Jim lives, and even after that we may have another spot to go to where his daughter is building a new house. So we'll get it fired up and see what's going on here. All right, stay tuned. All right, got a high tone here, kind of choppy, jumpy. This area was all dug up. There used to be a cabin here, and so there's no telling what's been disturbed. But I was talking to my cousin's husband over the security camera speakers over there, which was fun. And this is evidently the area where that coin collection was lost. So we'll dig this up. We have an 88 here. Let's give it a dig. We'll be right back. All right, we got the plug out here. Sort of. There's no real plug to this place. Everything just sort of falls apart. We are about a quarter mile from Penobscot Bay proper. So the ground here is quite different from what I'm used to searching in. So it's like it might be a little bit deeper. The rest of the loose stuff out of here anyway, before I start digging again. All right, more to dig. We'll be right back. All right, we're a bit deeper now. See if we get anything. Dandelions. There we go. It is a coin. Looks like probably a modern clad quarter. That was what the number would have been. So, yep, there he is. George. Yeah, not an oldie, but hey, first coin from this spot. I doubt this was part of any coin collection, though. The 60s or a 70s. But it's a 92. 1992. That was a good year. That was the year I was married, so that's a good year. All right, let's keep looking.
Did you go over and see Julia?
Oh yeah, they were over at the house,
Oh,
showing it to Greg's mother.
Yeah.
Like that? See what I can do away with it.
Don't crack your head open. Don't hit my camper either. Oh, shoot.
Well, Los Angeles, huh?
Yeah.
How did that get here? Is that yours?
I don't know, John. Where'd you buy it from, anyway?
This?
Yeah.
It went from LA to Vermont, and then that guy never drove it. It went out of commission in 2016, and then it went to Vermont. That guy never drove it. Then the guy from New Hampshire bought it, but he sells everything that he owns, so then I bought it. I was like, I love this thing. The service body's sweet.
It's fucking great, ain't it?
Cool. Los Angeles. I couldn't believe that when I walked in here.
Yeah.
City of Los Angeles. My grandparents. That's where my paternal grandparents are. My Uncle Pete. Here's my grandmother.
This is Elmwood Cemetery, and this is where many Colcards are buried. Sharing our lot here is Lincoln Ross Colcard. And 3 of his wives. He had 4. And here's Lincoln Ross Colcard and Joanna Carver Colcard's parents, Lincoln Alden Colcard, the master mariner, ship captain, and Jane French Sweetser, and other relations. And here's Joanna Carver Colcard Bruno, who is Lincoln Ross's sister, and very well known as well for what she did. Here's Captain Elisha Landfer, who you know very well at this point from this video, and his wife Maria, my 3 times great-grandparents. And many Landfer relations right on down the line here. I'm essentially related to almost everybody in this cemetery, so it seems. More of my greats here. Captain Benjamin Colcard and Abaya. And his parents, Benjamin, Abigail, more great-grandparents of mine here. And here are James and Mary. Mary is a Landfer. Great-grandparents. Anyway, this is just one of the prettiest cemeteries I think I'll ever find in my life. It's just an amazing place, especially this time of day, early in the morning. Sun rising in the east, off the ocean. It's a pretty special place. Elmwood Cemetery in Searsport, Maine. Well, this is the beginning of the second day. Back over at Jim's farm, which was my great uncle's farm. We're going to spend a good amount of time here, I think, today. And another site up the road, perhaps, that Jim showed me yesterday. Didn't do much metal detecting yesterday after I left Robbins, really. Came over here and it was all family time after that. Yeah, had a nice dinner, etc. I'm sure we'll do some more visiting today. But yeah, so this is the place. We're gonna just look around the yard here for a while. Jim's gonna do some mowing, and he'll come back. Maybe I'll hook him up with the Garrett AT Max. See if we can figure that out. It's still new to me too, but we'll play around and see what we can do. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's have some fun. Well, we'll try this one. I was just over by the barn door, the old barn that's attached to the house, and about a foot down I found a Schweppes ginger ale can from last week. So Jim didn't say he put any soil down, but maybe his dad did, so you never know. Okay, or his grandfather even. Let's dig it up. All right, I think we've got it loose, and it was somewhere about here now. Let's see what we've got. It's pretty deep as well. Hopefully not a Schweppes can. Ah, we got a round thing. Okay, good. Looks like a penny. Is it a memorial or is it a weedy? That is the question. Or is it even an Indian? Could be anything. Let's see here. I think I see Abe upside down. There he is. All right, Abe, what you gonna tell us? What you gonna tell us? My gloves are starting to fall apart. I go through about 1 pair of these every season, and then things start getting caught where the seams are. I start losing coins up my fingertips. Can't tell. Can't tell whether that's a memorial or a weedy. We'll have to get the heavy brush on that one, but okay, let's keep looking. Nothing special here. Well, I wasn't expecting to find something cool like this. I suspect this probably belonged to either Julia or Jesse when they were growing up here. You may have seen one or both of them in the video, or will at some point. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me focus on that. Look at this little turtle, little sterling silver turtle ring, very small. But yeah, it was relatively deep. So if it wasn't theirs, maybe it was, I don't know, Dalene's or somebody's. We'll have to figure that out. I'm going to send a little text around and ask everybody. All right, let's keep looking. Well, we may have finally found something old. Right here. I don't think we have another Lincoln this time. I think it's going to be an Indian head penny, perhaps? Let's see if I can focus that. There we go. Like everything else, though, it's very rough. The soil conditions, I don't know if it's the sea air. No, it's a wheat penny. Okay, never mind. We got another weedy. It really did not look like one, but that's what it is. Okay. Well, still pretty cool. It's all stuff from my family, so that makes it special. Let's keep looking. All right. That's an interesting signal. I haven't been digging too many, or taping too many signals, because I've been digging a ton of clad coins and whatnot. It seems that my people kept a short leash on their silver coins, so who knows? Maybe we finally found one, but check it out. All right, it's right there. Don't know if we're gonna have to dig more, possibly. All right, well, I'll dig a little more and we'll be right back. Okay, it's here. Whatever it is, it feels like a coin of some sort. I don't know. It's got that kind of signature. Oh, no, it's not. Is it more of this stuff? Looks like we got some aluminum, folks. Yeah, that's all that is. Boy, that sounds good when you hit one of those. Aluminum sounds amazing, and it always looks like a coin for some reason. Oh well, we'll keep looking. We may go across the street over to Julia's in just a minute, so hang on. All right, well, we're going across the street. Going to the goat farm. Going over to Full Moon Farm 1.0. And we did find out that that ring, it was probably Julia's from many years ago. So we're going to come up here and get that back to her. And we'll see if there's any goats to say hello to. What do you think? And the next year or two, they'll be moving out of this little place. And they're building a brand new spot a few miles down the road there, a few minutes down the road. I'll turn this thing off for a minute, the detector that is, and see if we can track them down. Be right back. Hello, ladies. How are you? We got some boys over here. Now, Julia and Greg have a great YouTube channel called Full Moon Creamery. They haven't posted anything in a while because they've been busy raising humans lately. Hi there. Yeah. Hello. There's Julia. I got the video going.
Yeah, Yeah, we just threw a bunch of hay to the girls, so they're hiding
Nice.
inside.
Yeah, I noticed they're all chilling out.
Yeah.
And this is Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln.
Little Lincoln. I see his little face.
Lincoln.
Hi, buddy. Lincoln.
Get up
There he
this
is.
morning.
Yeah. Name for the two Lincolns.
Yep.
Very
3
cool.
Lincolns.
Three.
No.
Oh, 3 Lincolns. Well, we have other Lincolns, like your great-great-grandfather had the middle name Lincoln, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, we had a bunch of Lincoln middle names in there as well. Very cool. Well, I found this ring that everybody says is yours. So I'm going to give it back to you. When I saw it, I thought it was fancier. I thought it was going to have a stone in it because it looks like it should.
I know, and it looks so familiar when you sent the picture, but I haven't.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I used to go fiddleheading over there all the time.
Oh,
And
yeah?
I used to look for chaga. And so I used to wear a lot of rings, which I don't anymore because I milk the goats, so I can't really wear them. So I'm sure I was digging through the dirt for fiddleheads or looking for chaga and dropped it.
Yeah, it gave a good signal. It's the only silver I found over there. Everything else was like modern clad coins. I found like, I don't know, 4 old wheat pennies, but nothing older than like the 1940s. But yeah, your dad says there was an old farmhouse here closer to the road on this side. So
and I know,
around there.
Paul Dean, who lives up over there, he grew up in the old farmhouse. And he said that he used to take old coins and he'd drop them down into the basement when he was a kid. And the basement's buried here. So there's old coins.
Yeah, but
but very deep
they're
down.
like 6 to 8 feet down. Well, it's maybe the yard will give us something. We'll check it out. You know, your dad should be back sometime soon. He said he was going to do some mowing.
Yep.
So we'll see if I can get him to use the metal detector. We might go over near where your new house is being built.
Yeah.
Across the street where there was a house too. So we'll check it out. Very cool. Yeah. So make some more videos. I told everybody about Full Moon Creamery. Yeah. So
I will try.
That's the culprit right there. That's why there's no new videos.
If you want to just do a quick little thing with your metal detector right there, I lost my engagement ring.
Oh, where? Right in here?
Right in here.
Oh my.
Yeah. We had somebody over with a metal detector, and I'm sure it ended up in our poop pile out there. Oh yeah. But I might have a diamond ring in here somewhere.
Oh wow. Yeah. Is it gold or silver?
It's I think it's gold plated.
So it might be like sterling and gold plated. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think it's full gold.
Silver is easier to find, believe it or not, because it rings up a higher number. Yeah. And we avoid a lot of the lower numbers, and that's where gold sits usually in the 20s, at least with my machines. Cool. Well, I'll do that first. I'll look around. Sweet. Maybe I'll take a picture of some goats while I'm in there. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Say cheese. Hi, ladies. Well, we haven't found it yet. We're looking for Mom's engagement ring. Where is it? Did you eat it? I hope not. You did?
I want that one.
We got a buck get out a bunch of times today.
You got a buck get out?
A little buck figured out front.
You don't want to eat that one. Just take a bite of this one. Here.
Yes.
But I think these are all the same.
I want that apple.
No, you can eat this right here. Here. That ones look like radishes.
Well, we're gradually wrapping up this fun weekend of family and metal detecting. I'm at another spot that Jim owns, across from where he's building Julia's new place. And used to be a house here somewhere. Definitely looks like a house lot. There was a cellar hole that's been filled in, but just gonna take a quick look around here, and if I don't come up with much, I'll probably head back over to Jim's for a few before I hit the road and go home. But I did come up with a 80s signal down here. If I can find it again. There it is.
87, I think I had 88 in the other direction. All over the 80s, so I'll give it a try. We'll dig it up. Be right back. Well, there it is. Popped right out. Some crazy thing here. I'm not sure what that is. Hollow brass piece. Could be a bedpost top, something like that. But yeah, it makes sense. If there was a house here that was knocked down, see something like this. All right, let's keep looking around. Well, this is that home site. And yesterday, Jim drove me in here and showed it to me and pointed over here and says, my dad lost a Zippo over there. Look what I just found. I wonder if that's the Zippo. That could be the one. I may have to send a picture of this over to Jim right now. Ask him. That'll clean up pretty nice, I think. It's a little dented up, but not too bad. Oh, it's got a big chunk right there, gouged by something. But be cool to have back, I guess, as a heirloom. All right, let's keep looking.
Think there's something there?
Oh yeah, I think we got a quarter or something. All right, Jim's with me. You're blurry for some reason. You have no focus.
I believe it. I believe it.
So we got a. This was sheep pasture here too, right?
Yep. They lived in the barn, under the cellar.
Yeah, as I remember.
Under the barn.
Got a nice sharp 89-90, but it's very shallow. So that doesn't thrill me. So it's probably going to be something modern.
This?
Yeah, do you see it in there? That yellow thing?
The yellow thing. No. Oh, in there. No matchbox. It's old Shelby Mustang.
I keep telling Marianne I'm going to go down to her where she works at the daycare and do an entire video of just digging up cars.
Or maybe it's not a Mustang. I don't know what it is.
It does look like a
Mustang.
Mustang.
It's a Mustang, I think. An old
Yeah.
Mustang. Old fastback.
Let's see.
I'll be damned.
Let's see. Let's see.
I thought it was here.
Boss Mustang.
Yeah.
70 Boss Mustang.
Yeah, so obviously, I wouldn't think it would be one of mine.
It's not a Hot Wheels, so it's not that old. It's Maisto, M-A-I-S-T-O. I've heard of that before, but I don't know much about it. But
I'll be darned.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gave a great signal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, she's been flattened out a little bit.
Yeah. Lived a rough life. Okay, well that is going to do it. I had fun. I had a blast. I didn't film everything. I just found a silver 1941 Washington quarter over there. But I have little kids circling around the hull, so we didn't break out the camera for that. Maybe I'll put a little snapshot of everything we found between the sites together. So, all right, gotta hit the road. 3 hours drive, more than 3 hours, 3.5. Bye.
That's all.
I said, big deal.